DJ Tiny, Tiny Trouble Channel. 9 days, guys. 9 days. And we're at the start line. So, the bike ships on Sunday. And we got a lot of stuff that we got to get down to Maine, all of my spare parts and everything. So we're going to have a quick look at that. Also, USA Today did a great article about the Scooter Cannonball, in which I was one of the features. So go check that out, guys. It's a great read. I'll try and post the link. It'll probably be down here somewhere. Check it out. Let's have a look at everything we're going to try and fit on the Motor Shipper's truck to get all this stuff down there to the start line so that I'm prepared to embark on this great journey. When I said it was a lot, I was not exaggerating. We'll do a quick view of everything and I'll give you a little short rundown of what's going. First we have our spares. And this is a full spare. A lot of people just take the actual tire itself. I have the tire attached to the rim and already inflated. That'll make it easier to change on the go. Big shout out to Vespa Marietta. Thank you so much. They hooked me up with these. Those guys are amazing and take great care of me. So here we go, 2 full-size spares. This is an air pump that takes a battery charge. We'll throw it in the back of the bike. You set the pressure here, pull the trigger, and then it automatically inflates to that pressure, so you will not overfill. I like it. So that's going. Next up, I have my line latches here, courtesy of our friend Larry Lockwood, one of my greatest, closest friends. The line latch is a self-contained case. You can keep any small things on. You may have seen this on Good Morning America. I'm gonna keep my SD cards, earplugs, medicine, anything like that that I need. That goes on there. And then the D-ring clips on, boom. You can clip it to anything that you want. On the bike is where I'm gonna clip it, or probably to my jacket, and you will not lose that stuff. And you know those SD cards are really small, they're really easy to misplace. So, line latches. Next up, we have things for the oil change. We've got our oil, 5W40. This will definitely come in handy. This is a hand cleanser. Spark plug. And some K&N Performance oil filters. Also, courtesy of Vespa Marietta. Now we have the stuff that we're gonna use to actually document the trip. Our wonderful GoPros. Thank you to Miss Jenny Lynn, my boy Brian, and myself. So we've got a 7, an 8, and a 4 of the GoPros. One's gonna mount to the bike, one's gonna mount to my helmet. Miss Serena's gonna take one with her on her adventures and document some of her stuff. We've got all of our accessories here. We've got memory cards, waterproof cases, hand grips, some kind of weird torture mount. And also, so that I don't lose power, we have these USB-C device cables. And that way we can keep constant power to the GoPro. All right, next guys, we've got our tools. And this is probably the thing that I am the least familiar with. I like to stimulate the economy and pay someone to do this stuff for me. So, big shout out to Vespa Marietta. They gave me a tool list of all the tools that I would need to change out the things that might go wrong, and all of my torque specs. They threw my logo on there. And this was a good bit of work, guys, that they did here for me. So big shout out to them. I really appreciate those guys so much. So let's see what we got going with this. This is a hex extender. We've got sockets here. Also some more adapters that'll go with it. We have hex keys, metric and SAE. So come at me, bro. I can't get that one out, but you know how that works. These are more extenders. We've got our bits and everything else that you might need in there. Got our standard pliers, pair of needle nose pliers, zip ties. I'm sure those will come in handy at some point. a flashlight in case I get called at night trying to do some work here, a tape measure, and my drill. This is a, what's it called? Impact drill. This is my impact drill, and so that'll be really great if I have to get a tire off or anything like that. So that's my tool setup. Can't honestly say I know how to use a lot of this stuff, but they taught me a lot of Augusta Marietta, so if something breaks down, I'm gonna give it a try. Next, we have spare belt, and I pray to God that my belt doesn't break because this thing is so difficult to change. But I have one if it does. And then this is the tone ring, which will go on the back full-size spare. Next up, funnels. Next we have our good old tie-down straps. Next up, a little bit more of our electronics. We've got our Garmin Montana 700, which is a satellite-based technology, so that way you don't have to worry about a phone signal. So this will keep me going the whole way. I do have SIM cards that already have the route programmed in them. So I'll be adding those on and you should not get lost.
Thank you, Scott Taggart.
Thank you, Scott Taggart, for the cards with the information on them. Got my headphones. Just a couple pair of Beats that I'm gonna take with me because I love music. It's such an important part of my life and it's gonna be a long ride. So I do ride with music. Some people don't, I do. So those are my Beats. I'm taking 2 pair of those. And we have a power bank here. So this power bank also has a USB charge in it. So in the event that the one on the bike doesn't work or anything like that, I have access to a USB, and this is also has a jumper cable feature. So dead battery or anything like that, I can jump it off. And that's gonna be great. And then I have here, which is a hand warmer. I don't expect that it's gonna be very cold, but just in case, I have it. And this also has a USB port on it. So plenty of ways to charge my phone or my earbuds, anything that might need a charge, we've got that covered. So next up, we have our lids, our helmets, guys. Very important. Don't ride without a helmet. It's so dangerous. Protect that noggin. We have 2 different types here that I'm going to take with me. Yeah, I'm that weirdo that I have to have 2 helmets when I travel. So the first is the HJC. This is a full face modular helmet. Modular means that it does the flip up like that. So it's a half helmet. Then it flips back down. Full face, fully protected. And then we also have the Vespa brand helmet, which for some reason I really like it. I like the feeling of the open wind on my face, but it doesn't give you the most protection. So I really feel like the majority of the riding I will be doing with this helmet, but I want to bring this one along just in case. So those are my 2 helmets, guys. Very important, wear your helmet. Next, we've got our gas cans, and I've had such a dilemma trying to figure out which one I want to take. Ideally, I would love a 4-gallon gas can, but I've had a hard time finding those. So these are all 5 gallons except for this one, which is a 2-gallon, which just really isn't enough gas. So that one got eliminated. We're down to these 2. I really like the design of this one, but it's just a little bit too skinny, and I think it's gonna slosh around a little bit. So we can get rid of that one, and we've got our winner here. Our little stubby one. Once I mount it down, it will not move. So that's our gas can. All right, almost the last thing. We have our jackets here. This one is a full leather jacket. Both of these jackets have armor inside of them. The back plates, the shoulders, the elbows. So make sure that you're very protected. So I do not ride without a jacket. So this is a full leather just in case we run into some cool weather. This one is a mesh jacket, so it's ventilated, keeps you very cool, and it also comes with a waterproof interior lining, so it can double as a rain jacket. So those are gonna be my 2 jackets that I'm taking along. And last but certainly not least, my tiny swag. So I'm gonna take a lot of stickers to exchange with people. You know, we got our shiny DJ Tiny square. We've got our, these called die-cast cutouts of the DJ Tiny. We've got buttons. We've got headphones. We've got refrigerator magnets. Just tons and tons of stickers. We've got more buttons. So I'm taking all this stuff, so find me at the start line, guys, if you want some DJ Tiny swag. I've got it for you. All right, so like I said, it was a lot of stuff, but that's everything. We're gonna get it packed up, get it on the bike. Moto shippers show up on Sunday, and we'll get a video of the saying goodbye to Gracie. It's gonna be sad. But we'll see her again in Bar Harbor, Maine, and we'll get ready to embark on this adventure. So stay tuned, guys. More to come at you right here on the Tiny Travel Channel.